Hello everyone, welcome to GMS Migration Global Move Services channel. I'm Amy, your host. Today, we're unlocking one of the most asked about work visas in 2025, which is Skills in Demand Visa Subclass 482 or Employer-Sponsored Visa. And to guide us through it all, we've welcomed a registered migration agent Zahir Khan with over 17 years of experience in Australia migration, especially with skilled and employer-sponsored.
Thanks for having me, Amy.
Let's get started. As I know that Skills in Demand Visa is to help Australian employers bring in skilled overseas workers into Australia. And I hear the salary is a big factor. What are the current salary requirements?
Absolutely. As of April 2025, the minimum salary for core skills stream is AUD $73,150, and it will increase to AUD $76,515 from July 1st, 2025. Employers must pay in accordance to the annual market salary rate. Also note that Specialist Skills Stream requires a salary threshold of at least 135,000 Australian dollars at the current, and it will be increased to 141,210 Australian dollars after July 2025. So Labour Agreement Stream, including dama, is a great option for regional businesses.
What about English requirement for 3 streams of SID visa including Special Skills, Core Skills and dama?
For most applicants, you'll need to prove English ability. IELTS 5.0 overall, no band under 4.5. PTE Academic 36, no skill under 30. Other tests like OET or Cambridge C1 are also accepted. But if you're from the UK, US, NZ, Canada or Ireland, or studied in English for over 5 years, you might be exempt. You know, I have been doing my business for 17 years, and witnessing many skilled workers applicants are unable to achieve their required English for years. So I suggested them to consider 482 visa with less English requirement.
Let's talk about skills. Do you always need a formal skills assessment?
Not always. It depends on your occupation. Trades and health professionals often do. But even if not mandatory, you still need at least 1 year of relevant work experience. You must show you're genuinely skilled for the job you're being sponsored for. As an applicant, you must know that Australia's skill occupation list includes a wide range. All roles typically require either formal qualifications or substantial experience.
So what kind of evidence do people need to show they meet the skill requirements?
The skill must align with an occupation listed for the stream you're applying, under showing your strong portfolio and qualifications.
Do the applicants need work reference?
Yes, you'll need detailed work references from previous employers.
How about people who are self-taught or have informal experience?
You'll need to work harder to prove your experience. Try to collect client testimonials, project samples, or evidence of freelance contracts. In some cases, you may need a skills assessment to validate this kind of experience.
Now, what if someone is self-employed and wants to sponsor themselves? What are the requirements for those who own their own business and wish to bring overseas skilled workers?
First of all, they need to be an approved sponsor. Secondly, they have to prove that they're legally operating and committing to training locals. Thirdly, they prove they've tried hiring locally and offering a full-time genuine role with the correct salary, not less than threshold, in relation to self-employed individuals or business owners who want to sponsor someone for the 482 visa. They have to meet a few additional requirements. 1. Genuine business operations with correct ABN Australian business. Number 2. Financial viability, proving to support the worker and pay the required salary. 3. Business turnover and stability for over 1 year, showing consistent turnover. 4. Relevant skills and experience requirements for the sponsored role. 5. Salary and market condition before July 2025 for core skills stream is AUD 73,150. 6. Compliance with sponsorship obligations, such as keeping record and notifying any changes to DOHA.
And now the big question. How can someone find a sponsoring employer? Would it be possible to find sponsors through online?
This is where it gets strategic. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, but I can suggest a few pathways. Constantly searching on Australian job sites like Seek, Indeed and Jobaroo. Checking the government's register of approved sponsors. Searching by industry and region to target the right employers, connecting with HR managers, recruiters or hiring managers on LinkedIn, or referring to dama, designated area migration agreements, in NT, SA and far north Queensland. South Australia is one of the key dama regions with 2 active damas, South Australian Regional Dama covering healthcare agribusiness, construction, tourism, and more. Adelaide City Technology and Innovation Advancement dama, focusing on high-tech sectors, startups, and digital innovation roles.
Interesting. So what makes these damas different from the standard 482 visa pathway?
Damas are more flexible than the regular 482 program. For example, concessions on English scores and salary thresholds. Wider occupation lists, including some not available in the National Skilled List. Some damas offer a clearer pathway to permanent residency. It is most welcomed for younger businesses and first-time sponsors, as long as they meet regional needs.
For someone in the industries as pharmaceuticals, hospitality or aged care, would a dama in South Australia be a good option?
Absolutely, Amy. South Australia has been using DAMA to fill critical shortages in those sectors.
That's great. So just to wrap up, what's the ideal path for someone wanting the 482 visa?
Have a skill in demand and prepare your resume, experience, and English test. Target genuine employers through different platforms and talk to a migration agent early as we help manage the whole process.
If that's you listening right now, Global Move Services can help you get started. Visit www.globalmove.com.au or call, message on WhatsApp at +61 413 685 889. Thanks Zaire for all the insights. If you found this helpful, follow us for more expert migration news at Facebook, YouTube channel at GMS Migration Global Move Services. And remember, with the right help, your move to Australia is just a step away.